I'm going to look at this from a glass half full perspective because I'm Review Positive USA.
Skip it up and that up.
So one of the things all you gamer boys and girls are thirsty about is to know which console is more powerful. Does the difference in compute performance between the Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5, is it going to make a difference with games? And we don't know yet. I saw the Devil May Cry Special Edition from Digital Foundry. It looks pretty much the same. I think we're going to have to wait probably about 6 months to a year before we see if there's going to be a difference in quality when it comes to visuals with third-party ports when they come to the PS5 and Series X. But one of the things we were initially hearing is that Assassin's Creed Valhalla was going to be native 4K on the Xbox Series X, and it was not going to be. It was going to be dynamic 4K on the PlayStation 5. And everyone's like, oh, damn, son! Damn, look at that Xbox flexing its strong power. Well, guess what? It's not going to be native 4K on the Xbox Series X either. It's going to be dynamic. Verge journalist Tom Warren had this to say about the Xbox Series X version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Twitter. Someone asked him, Xbox Series X at native 4K 60. Wonder what settings. It's not native 4K for a start, and I'd imagine high but not ultra settings. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, Rich, these consoles just came out and they can't run games at max settings. And here is what I'm going to say to you. I have an RTX 3080. If I want to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare in native 4K on it, the 2019 Modern Warfare, there's things I have to make concessions with. I got to maybe turn down like textures and lighting, and I also have to turn off ray tracing because if I'm trying to get 4K, especially 120, without changing the render resolution and making it sub 4K and just having it upscale to 4K, there's things you got to do. And, if I really, say I want to keep ray tracing on, which I don't really care about in Modern Warfare, it doesn't make that much a difference, at least from what I see. I'll turn it down to 1440p and have it upscale to 4K, and I'll turn all the niceties on. And that's a 3080. That's a monster of a card. It's a monster graphics card. And you still can't do everything native 4K at 60 FPS or even 30 FPS sometimes, depending on the game. When the 8th gen consoles first came out, they were more equivalent to an entry level to not even mid-range gaming PC back in 2013. And that's why I was like, man, these consoles are coming out underpowered. Here, we're looking at, I would say, upper mid-range performance. Especially on the Xbox Series X. So the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X are a huge jump from, now the 8th generation of consoles, where when we went from the 7th gen to 8th gen, it just, especially in the beginning, didn't feel like that much of a jump. And then when we got the Pro, PS4 Pro, and the Xbox One X, things changed a little bit. But the hardware jump, going from the Jaguar CPU, those anemic 8-core CPUs in the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, to the Zen 2 architecture in the PlayStation 5 and Series X, that CPU, the processor jump alone is astronomical. Then going on to the RDNA 2 tech with ray tracing hardware acceleration built in. Now you have 8 cores, 16 threads on the next gen console, and you have the new RDNA 2 tech, which is way more powerful than what was in the previous generation consoles, and it has hardware ray tracing acceleration built in on all of the next gen systems, even the Series S. So I have more hope for this generation. And I still think they're going to come out with a pro version of the PlayStation 5 and whatever the hell Microsoft will call their pro version of the Series X, because I know that Sony already has a patent out for making a pro version of the PlayStation 5. But still, the jump isn't as disappointing here, so I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. It's not like when we were having Battlefield 4 run at 720p and 900p back in 2013, which even back then was kind of unacceptable. So the consoles are plenty powerful. Everything will be okay. I'm looking forward to opening up this bad boy with intro guy. Boy, is that going to be a surprise. It's going to be an unboxing like no other. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Exposed. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.